Are you looking for a budget sim rig for F1 and sim racing, but you don't know where to start? Well, in this video, I'll be explaining everything about sim rigs you need to know with two tiers. Tier 1 will be the starter rig, and tier 2 will be the one more for people who already maybe tested out sim racing and want a better setup, or just for a person who wants to skip the cheap stuff and go right into a good, nice sim rig. So let's get started. Tier 1, I would recommend this for someone who has never tried sim racing or someone who just doesn't have the money to get a better one. So the G29, I think everyone knows what this wheel is and it's very bad stock, but if you mod it the way I tell you in this video, then it will become very good, especially for F1 and GT games. This will include 3 simple mods. So basically, you can find a G29 with pedals for around 100 to 200 euro, used easily, especially in Europe. So let's call it 150 for the G29 and pedal. For the first mod you will want to buy is an F1 GT wheel add-on. You can find this for a reasonable price ranging from 45 to around 75 euro, and this will make your rig a lot better. I will leave a link to the pages where you can purchase these in the description. And the installation process is very easy, and you can find millions of videos on YouTube on how to actually assemble it. For the second mod, this will be a cheaper and a lot easier to assemble mod. It is basically a magnet that goes around the rim of the wheelbase, which makes your shifting a lot more tactile, which means it is a lot easier to know how much you're downshifting in a race. You can find these on Amazon for around 15 euro, which is very low, and the product itself makes the boring G29 a lot better. And the third mod for the G29 to make it god tier is a rubber brake spring, which turns the trash pedals into pedals that you can drive a lot faster in. This is an amazing mod, as braking in F1 and GT games is one of the most important gear to have. You can get one for around 20 euro and the installation is very easy. So the total is around 270 euro, but let's round it up to 300 and you have a good functioning sim rig to play on, which is double as good as the stock G29 for the price of a single T300 base alone. So as you can see, this is a very good deal for a beginner or for someone who just doesn't have the money for a better one. Going into tier 2. So going to tier 2, this will be more directed for people who perhaps already tried sim racing and know what it feels like, or for someone who just wants to skip the initial jump and just get a better sim rig instead. Starting this tier will be the T300 base. I would recommend looking around to get a second hand one, as well as it's basically sold out everywhere else on the internet, especially if you live in Europe. It's rounded up to around 200 euro used. This wheelbase is very solid, good intermediate wheel that will last you for a very long time, and the force feedback on it is amazing. I myself play F1 games and hitting the curbs on this feels very satisfying, and you can actually feel if you're losing control of the car and you can easily adjust it mid-race. For the second part of this rig will be the Trustmaster open wheel add-on, which is honestly the best purchase in this list. You can find it for around 150 euro on Amazon, and it's amazing with the Alcantara on the sides of it. This is honestly way better than the alternative people compare it to, which is the Ferrari wheel add-on, as it's plastic compared to the Trustmaster, as it feels very solid. The tactile feel on the pedals is very good, and it's just an all-around good wheel. The only thing I would debate on this is to wear gloves while using it. People say you have to because it's Alcantara, but I've used gloves and the Alcantara came off anyway, so that will be your choice. The third part of this sim rig will be the pedals, which could be the most expensive one if you don't get it used. You can find these pedals new for around 200 euro on Amazon. These are the Trustmaster TCLM load cell pedals, and these are amazing pedals once you get used to them. I personally use these pedals. I can show you makes you a lot faster, especially if you want to learn how to drive without ABS on F1 and similar GT games. And if you want to find out actually if ABS is faster in F1 2021, make sure to watch this video, as I recently made it on my channel. And the last addition to this setup will be the Playseat Challenge, which will cost you around 200 euro, and it's honestly the best purchase you can ever make for a sim rig of all sorts. This eliminates the annoying chair moving back when you brake, and this Playseat is foldable, which means if you don't have space in your room, it's literally a space saving seat. So definitely buy this if you're going for tier 2. So all these parts combined come around to 750 euro, but if you get it on sales, I quite easily got my whole sim rig for 600 euro with sales on. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, drop a like and comment down below. And if you're interested in the F1 2021 game, I make videos on the game, for example tutorials and videos of those sort. So if you're interested, make sure to check out my channel. And yeah.